Hey guys, welcome to Podiatry Practice Mastery. Don here. I want to talk a little bit today about our whole patient experience in our office. There's a concept that we learn in this program that I've been called Strategic Coach, where we talk about front office and back office. So basically, the front office is kind of like the front line of Disney. It's everything that you see in the front that patients see, the experience they have with your staff. And then there's the back office, which is all kind of the admin stuff and, replenishing the supplies and all those processes that we have. So all of our offices have front and a back office. And, it's a good thing if you haven't done this, would be go to another doctor's office or even another colleague and just be like almost a secret shopper to help them. Because a lot of times we don't see what we don't see. Basically, we kind of get used to it. Kind of like the if you have a hole in your wall at your house, you just kind of get used to it. Whereas if you go to someone else's house, you always notice it. And so recently, I had an experience. I went to we had a half day in the office because there were some office staff meetings they had to have, and so I went to get a massage. And I went to this place, and so just some things that I think they could improve, and maybe things that we could apply to our offices. So I went there, and it was easy to make the appointment. Actually, my wife made the appointment, and when I went to this place, it was about, I think it was maybe $40 more than any place. I think it was about $100 for the massage, and that was fine. But they didn't really introduce themselves. I kind of went in, then went right in for the massage. There was no kind of wow experience. It was a beautiful ambiance. There was like running water and all this other stuff, which I think these are benefits. But in terms of the personal interaction, hey, welcome to this new spa. Is it your first time here? Let me tell you a little bit about it. So they didn't do anything. They just kind of pulled me back, and we did the massage. It was a great massage, actually. I felt like I was going to die. It was like one of those deep tissue ones. Then a couple of things that they could have improved, and something to think of for our offices. So when I went there, they didn't have any welcoming things. So that's where I had that whole new patient welcome packet can come in. This is something that I sent to patients automatically via Athena, my medical record, when they make the appointment. So when the appointment goes in, they automatically get either a text or an email with this welcome packet. Now, this is it's based on this whole idea of a shock and awe. So it's totally changed the interaction with my patients, because when they see this thing that comes into them and it says, I have all these books, I have these videos, I have this, television program, all this other stuff that you've developed, and we all have this stuff. You've done lectures, you have these other credentials, whatever you do, you put this into a document and you send it to them prior, so it prepares them. And for when they come in, they'd be like, wow, I saw your reviews, I saw this, I saw that. I had a patient the other day, she couldn't stop saying that, we had 1,000 more reviews than anyone else. Well, that is planned, right? That's not by chance. It's something we do on purpose. So that would be something that they could have done. So when the appointment was made, I got a text message confirming the appointment, but that was it. They could have said, here's a text confirming you want to come, and here's a little short video on YouTube telling us a little bit about this spa that we have, what everything we have to offer, maybe a 3-minute video. That might be something that they could do. When I left, they didn't offer to make another appointment. And it's always important with us in our clinics that we always offer the next appointment if they need one. Even if it's as simple as a yearly comprehensive diabetic foot exam, there always should be kind of what's the next visit. And if there is no next visit, this is kind of a new thing that I've been doing because I'm always trying something new. There is an app called I think it's called Todoist, Todoist. And I've used it before in the past, and I kind of got bogged down. The way I use it now is like these patients, for example. Let's say I do an injection, and or I do a matrix, or I do a shockwave, or I do amnio, or I do something else, something that I want to know they're going to come back in a couple of weeks, but I'm kind of wanting to know how they're going to do 2 or 3 days. I want to give them more customer service. I have no way of doing that within my medical record right now, that customer service aspect. So it's an add-on to Chrome, so you put it on your Chrome browser, and so what I do is I just copy my medical record number in there, and I put it in this Todoist thing, and I put when I want the follow-up message. So this follow-up message will pop up, and I usually try to put them on easier days, and they'll pop up. And in between patients, I'll just call them. Now, a lot of times I can't get through to patients, but that doesn't really matter. They really appreciate the phone call. Sometimes they'll call back and let me know. I think it's 100 times better than what I used to do, which I used to do these like automated email things. So I use this send later function on Google, on Gmail. So I used to send a message, say, hey, just checking how you're doing. Well, I never really got any responses, but with these phone calls, I think patients appreciate that more. So that's something that you can do for following up. But so they didn't ask me for a next appointment. I always think we always have to have this next appointment for our patients, unless, for example, they don't need to come, in which case they're just going to be getting in our case, our video newsletter once a month. They're going to be getting that. And then in my medical record, I also have something that I set up, and I can show you guys how to do this if you're interested. But every year, it sends everyone that was seen a year ago, if they haven't had an appointment scheduled, to see how they're doing, if they have any issues. So it's an automatic tickler that happens with the medical record. It's kind of complex to set up, but if you guys have a theme, I'd be happy to show you. And then the other thing they didn't offer, so no appointment, they didn't offer for me to give them a tip. Now, maybe there is no tip at $100, but I probably would have given her a tip if they would have asked. But so they didn't ask for a tip. I know we don't tend to ask for tips at ours, but that would be something. Also, when I was leaving, they gave me a little packet. Actually, I have it in my hand here with just a little, like an envelope with some information about their salon. But what could even make it better, I think, is that in this envelope, because I'm probably not going to read the stuff that they gave me, what would be cool is if they had like a QR code and I could just scan it with my phone and watch a little video. I think that would be kind of a cool thing. And then, how are they going to follow up with me, or are they going to follow up with me? And, what I would like to receive, I probably won't, would be like a message afterward. Hey, how are you doing after your massage? Just checking up on you. And that would be maybe like a day later from the actual massage therapist. And then also, give us a review online, or, we got to get 50% discount on a massage for your friend and family. Do you want to set up a package of massage, like a renewal recurring thing? Other things like that. Make different offers. This is something that I think would benefit them. And this goes back to our practice. So a lot of times we just treat them for their condition when they're coming in, and like that's it. They come in 2 weeks, but there's no kind of wowing them. And this can be set up pretty easy. But I want to say, I'm like the shoe cobbler with bad shoes, because I have some automated stuff, but I don't have this actual, like, new patient comes in, they're going to get this 3-letter sequence. So that's on my list of things to do. It hasn't been done yet. If anyone is really good at doing this, I'd love to hear from you and kind of what's working for you. But I don't have it. I've tried to hook something. What I would ideally like is something within my medical record that can automatically, like every new patient would get this letter, this 3 letters, like a 3-letter sequence or something like that, and then you could do different things. So anyway, those are kind of the thoughts of the spa day. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Once again, join Podiatry Practice Mastery. Let me know your thoughts. If you guys doing anything better than I am, or we could share it with others, we're happy to interview and talk about these ideas. Okay, have a great day.